G'day guys, just thought I'd make a little update on my hopper modification. So some of you guys would have seen that I've been using this plate here, and even though it was an improvement, I was still having a few little issues, and the main issues were that once the material got through this, it had come down here, and because this screen was smaller, I was getting all the stuff to break up and be fine, but it was still clogging up here. And after running quite a few different types of material, some clay, some sandier material, I found that to be a little bit of an issue. So what I've done now is extended this punch plate all the way to the top of the hopper with a few little things. So you should be able to see there's some bolts here and there's some nuts underneath holding it up. If I adjust this thing down, let's put this down here. Okay, now hopefully you'll be able to see under there. So this punch plate now is sitting above the base of that hopper. So what that means is that once the material goes through this punch plate, it falls into the bottom of the hopper, and then everything will end up going down into this feed zone. So I'm going to give that a run, hopefully next week, and see how that turns out. Now this punch plate, from the standard punch plate that you get when you buy one of these Highbankers, is about 1 millimeter bigger. Shouldn't make really too much difference. I find that, you know, the rocks that get stuck in this punch plate come out pretty easily, so I won't have to pull this thing in and out. What I was finding was, with this punch plate being attached right against it, the first few little layers here where the punch plate was just against it, you'd always trap gold, and every single time I'd come home and I'd have to pull it apart. Hopefully I'm not going to have to do that, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, chuck my material up in here. As it falls through, it washes straight down. It can't bunch up here, and only the larger rocks will end up down here, and then I can just flick them out as I'm going along. But what this does is lets all the material get through and hit that area, and then focus on getting all the way straight down into that feed zone. We'll see how it goes. There's no guarantees this is going to work any better than the standard way and using just what it comes with, but I don't know, I'm thinking it's going to be improvement only from what I found by using this plate. The other thing is the gap that's under this punch plate is about 1.5 times the size of these holes. So the way I've thought about it is that if it gets through that punch plate, it's not going to get caught and jammed as it's traveling down. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully all should go to plan. But until I get this thing to run, we won't know. So just another little idea that I've come up with. Might have a better idea. But hope you have enjoyed this little update on the modification, and we'll see what happens next week. Until the next time, I'll see you all later.